Hey guys, so I am just getting home from work. I don't even know, it's late. And so I was not even going to put out a video, but then Spirit was like, I think it might be helpful if you do. So the last few days, I did put out a video about me seeing the swirling of the energies, which I would identify as like vortexes of energy, seeing more of the sparkling, the salt and pepper effect in the sky, different lines, those kinds of things I've been seeing over the last couple days. I've also been going through bizarre sleep patterns and having to, hey, you hear kind of thing. And then like stomach, like a lot of gas and feeling like waves of I need to vomit, but I'm not getting mouth watering type things. I'm having to be super, super careful with what I'm ingesting and how often I'm ingesting, because what's been occurring now that has really increased in the last 24 to 35 hours, I want to say ish, is just a plummeting of energy. Like I just go from here to like completely drained. And sometimes I often wonder if is it my blood sugar, right? So sometimes even though my stomach doesn't want something, I make myself eat it. And so last night I was with a friend of mine and I looked over at her when we were about to go get a bite to eat, and she like went pale as a ghost and said how dizzy she had gotten. And I said, yeah, me too. I almost didn't even want to eat. I just wanted to drive straight home, but I didn't want to disrupt, you, but I see you're experiencing it too. So we both just ate really, really slow and just allowed smaller bites to kind of go into the digestive tract. And it took about a full 20 minutes plus for me to almost feel like color came back in my own face and then on the front of my face of my friend. So then it went on. I had a really, really busy day at work today, and I was in and out, just a lot of patients because today was a day people had off. So I was just going from one room to another room to another room. And I had protein bar, I had an apple, I had a peach with me, and I had a protein shake that I waited too long to drink, so it was warm, but I made myself drink it because it was goat protein, and it was Zen basil, it was flax, fresh blueberries, frozen banana, and then sort of like a probiotic coconut milk and water. So I think it got a little too soupy to begin with, so it really warmed up, but I made myself drink it. But then again, I got off work and I have no taste for anything, but I feel like my cells are screaming for something. It's either that or I'm just gonna pull off the side of the road and put my seat back and take a nap. So whatever it is I see right now is like a push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. And all day I had to really align my energy. So I set my intention driving to work today that I would be the beacon of light, anchor my light, set my intentions every time I was in a room with a physician or a patient. And it just seemed like wah, 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 wah. And I'm kind of like, I had to go love, energy, compassion, ignite my inner transmitter so that I am giving and receiving and balancing myself, completely balancing myself. So whatever's happening, I don't know what's going on planetarily wise. I don't really always pay a lot of attention to that unless someone says something, because I don't really follow a lot of things as much as I used to since before 2017. And in 2017, I just sort of wiped my memory banks, and everything I do now, I do with new cellular understanding from a different dimensional perception of translating information, if that makes any sense. So a lot of information coming in, but a lot just literally empties out as fast as it comes in, which is not foreign to me. And I'm doing my best not to be annoyed with it. But if something comes up and it makes a lot of sense, I immediately grab my phone if I'm able to, and I mark it in my calendar, a quick sentence or a couple little bullet points about something, because it very well could be, Sandy, you need to come on here and talk about this later when you have an opportunity to stop, drop, sit, connect with your breath, and do a video. So I know many people are off here in the States because it's 4th of July weekend. So there's a lot of energetics going on about that. But I'm just seeing a lot of push, pull, push, pull, push, pull energetically. So don't look at it as a bad thing. There's just something happening back and forth, whatever that is. And since I don't really understand it, how do I best support myself? And that is to anchor and just simply be observant and trust and know, first and foremost, I'm completely safe in the where I am in the universe and in this physical avatar. And I don't need to have one foot out the door or one thought out here and a smidget of one here. It's like, no, all of it needs to be here in this avatar. And I need to experience it through each and every cell, because it's teaching me how to filter the information without overthinking up here. So what does this feel like? What is happening? I feel a little bloated. I'm feeling gassy. I'm feeling nauseous. I'm feeling like someone just took a vacuum to my cells, and which then reminds me, last week, super thirsty. No matter what I drank, I was super thirsty. So that's kind of balanced out a little bit because I hit my biosalts and a couple other things to take my nutrients in to my cells versus running straight through the pipes. So just ask your body, what do I need right here, right now, in this moment to be in the conscious mind so that I'm the strongest anchor, that I'm not getting blown over and I'm not taken out by needing to go take a nap or be sick or anything else. What can I do to filter the weathering changes that's occurring? So it's like back and forth weather. There we go. Back and forth weather, back and forth weather. Yeah. So whatever's emanating from the sun, whatever's emanating from the earth, whatever is emanating from the moon, whatever's emanating from the stars, the other planets, I haven't been told any concrete information, so I'm not going to go search for it. I'm not going to go search for it. If Spirit wants me to know something, they bring it right across my plate. It'll be like a download, instantly information, or it could be something pops up on my phone and I'm like, oh my God, that's exactly the question I need to ask. And these are the answers I'm looking for. And now it kind of filters through my own abilities to process the information with the language that I understand. So I don't need to go outside of myself to be distracted by anything else, because I need to anchor the changing weather patterns and the multidimensional barometer that's got the push, pull, push, pull, push, pull is what they're showing me right now. And then I'm a barometer, right? I'm a transmitter, a barometer. And I need to have my equilibrium, my homeostasis. So I need to make sure that my inside is anchored and my outside is strong and anchored. So stop, drop, sit, connect with that breath. Ask your body in this moment, what do I need to be the strongest anchor that I can be so that I can weather the ever-changing push-pull barometer that's happening on many different levels, and I don't need to mentally try to figure it out, all right? So whatever it is, it's happening to me, it's happening to others. So if it's happening to you, please let me know in the comments. Love to hear from you. If you need a session to help anchor together, embodimentofthesoul.com. Yeah. Email me first before you make an appointment. All right? Like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you on the next video.